Welcome back to the LIFO Park and welcome to another episode of our weekly review show. And it all comes down to this. Truro City are just one win away from returning to the National League South. They take on Bracknell Town in Berkshire in the playoff final on Bank Holiday Monday. We'll preview that and look ahead to that later in the show. But we start this week's show by looking back to the final game of the season when we took on North Leigh, before we also look at that playoff semi-final here at the LIFO Park. But we start with the action from the game at North Leigh last Saturday.
It was a dream start to the game for Truro, who opened the scoring inside 90 seconds when Rocky Neal headed home Dan Sullivan's cross at the back post for his 19th goal of the season. Truro had chances to add to their advantage. Firstly, Neal saw a header from close range flagged for offside. Before Conor Riley-Lowe finished home after Harvey Greenslade had seen a header hit the crossbar, but again City were denied by the assistant's flag. Neal then had a big chance go begging before North Leigh levelled the scores. Conor McDoe slotted into the bottom corner to make it 1-1 going into the break. Truro regained their lead early in the second half though. Matt Wright's deflected shot fell to the feet of Dan Sullivan, who coolly finished past the keeper for 2-1. The hosts threatened as they looked for an equaliser, but Truro managed to hold out to claim all 3 points.
So a 2-1 win at North Leigh meant City finished the season with 4 consecutive wins, which mean they finished in 3rd position, which meant they would take on Poole Town, who finished 4th on Wednesday evening at the LIFO Park in the semi-final. We now hear the thoughts of manager Paul Wotton, who gave his assessment after the game. So Paul, 2-1 win here at North Leigh. Your thoughts on today?
It's always nice to win. That's 4 wins on the trot now, so we're in a good place. We've had an awful lot of games. I believe it's Poole on Wednesday night at home. So now we're looking forward to it. We're excited. We've had a tremendous season. 89 points is a hell of an achievement.
Yeah.
And the boys deserve their chance in the playoffs, and we'll do our utmost to take advantage of it.
And 4 wins to end the season, going into that momentum is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. It's just nice to win games of football. And this was a really tough game today. Really tough game. Real tough place to come, like with the slope and the surroundings and stuff. But boys dug in. We didn't play particularly well, but like you said, 4th win on the trot, and we're excited for Wednesday night. We're looking forward to it.
Going to be a big game, isn't it?
Of course, it's a big game, but you want to play in big games. You don't want to be mid-table today playing for nothing. You don't want that as a football player. Some football players might. I don't want that, and I'm sure most players in the league don't want that. So it's a great game. It's a game to be excited for. You're in football to play in big games, and you're in football to play in games where things matter. And we've given ourselves a chance. So we'll try our very, very best on Wednesday.
Cheers, Paul.
So tensions turns to Wednesday when City welcome Poole Town to the LIFO Park here in the playoff semi-final. Here's the best of the action.
Defender Ben Addlesbury saw the best chance the first 45 minutes, but his backheeled attempt inside the box went the wrong side of the post. Against the run of play, Poole found the breakthrough 4 minutes into the second half. Harry Hutchinson picked out Tony Leigh at the back post, who headed home to give his side the advantage. Truro showed their brilliant powers of recovery though, as they levelled 14 minutes later. Rocky Neal played the ball to Dan Sullivan, whose cross was only half clear to Tyler Harvey, who made no mistake slotting the ball into the bottom corner. Rocky Neal had a chance to win it late on, but he was denied by a brilliant save from Luke Kearney. Extra time was required and both teams had big opportunities. Firstly, the visitors, as Tony Leigh received the ball at the back post unmarked, but his shot was tame and easy for Hamon. Tyler Harvey then had a shot hit the post before Harvey Greenslade sliced a shot over the bar from close range. Poole had the best chance of the second half of extra time, but Marcus Dawes dragged his shot wide of Hamon's goal, meaning penalties were required to determine the winner. Tyler Harvey stepped up and scored before Hutchinson followed suit for the visitors. Will Dean sent the keeper the wrong way to make it 2-1. and then James Hamon saved Dawes' penalty. Greensley put Truro 3-1 up before Hamon again pulled off a fantastic save, this time denying Pardo, meaning Sullivan had a chance to win it, and he expertly fired into the top corner to send City through to the final.
So a dramatic night ended in joy for the White Tigers. They defeated Poole Town 4-1 on penalties here at Balifo Park on Wednesday evening. And we caught up with manager Paul Wotton and the penalty hero James Hamon himself after the game.
So Paul, where do we start on that one? A dramatic penalty win to get through to the final. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, obviously, listen, amazing to get through. I thought I was disappointed we didn't win it in the 90 minutes. I thought we were okay, and I thought our levels could have come up. Especially first half, I thought it was there for us to go and get it. And then the second half, I thought we came on really, really strong. The one time we didn't deal with Tony Leigh all night, he scores, so that was disappointing. But you know, we recovered from that. We got over the disappointment of it very, very quickly. Fortunately, there was an awful long time to go in the game. And then the extra time, boys were going down everywhere, weren't they? Left, right and centre. I thought he was really, really fit tonight, really fit. And the penalties are a lottery. You know, Hammy's always got a save in him, and the four penalties we took were fantastic.
And as I said, just a win away now from the National League South. How does that sound?
Yeah, we've just got to go to Bracknell and win.
Yeah, easy said than done, isn't it?
I mean, it's Bracknell know all about us. We know all about Bracknell. We're excited. We'll recover. The boys are tired. So, listen, we're still in with a chance, and that's all we could have wished for before the night started. So, but I have to give tremendous credit to Poole Town. I thought, you know, they beat us 3-0 earlier in the season up at there, and it was we took a doing. There's nothing between the teams. But fortunately, we've come out on the right side of a penalty shootout. So listen, I don't look it, but I am thrilled. But we've still got work to do.
So Hammy, how do we put that one into words? What a night!
Yeah, great night. I think it's no less than what we deserved. I think anybody who was here tonight would have seen that we were the better team. Disappointing to give a sloppy goal away and be under the cosh a little bit in the second half. It was definitely against someone who played. I don't think we deserved it, but boys bounced back. They got the goal, which we were pushing for, which we thoroughly deserved. And to be honest with you, I was surprised we didn't nick it in normal time. And obviously, extra time it gets a bit cagey from both teams. Both teams got a little bit leggy, especially second half extra time, and then penalties just a lottery. You know what it's like. This is one of them where you score, you don't. Unfortunately, our boys they had the goal brilliantly. So massive kudos to them. I'd like to have been in their shoes taking them penalties tonight, but they did so well to score, and obviously did my job as well. So finally we come.
I think you've sold yourself a little short there, mate. You've done your job, but what goes through your head with those penalty saves, mate?
Well, as a goalkeeper, you've got nothing to lose. I mean, obviously, like you say, all the pressure's on the striker, or the guy taking the penalty, because they're expected to score. Gaffer sort of said in our huddle before, he said, don't worry, he'll save two. I'm always confident, as you know. Fortunately, like I say, went the right way for two and got behind them, and like I say, the boys done well to do their part and won the game for us.
And on to a final on Monday. Not much time to rest, is there?
No, we got a little bit of well, what's it, 4 days, is it? We'll travel up Bracknell. Played them twice in fairly short space of time. We know what they're about, they know what we're about. It's going to be a good game of football, and to be fair, it's the two teams which deserve to be in the final. You know, Bracknell have been brilliant this season, I think as of week, so it's going to be a great game, exciting one, and obviously we want to be on the winning end of it.
There was joy for the under-18s as they were crowned DJM League Cup champions after they defeated Plymouth Parkway under-18s 4-1 at Kimberley Stadium on Tuesday evening. Noah Teagle with the pick of the goals as he smashed home this volley from outside the box to wrap up a brilliant night for the under-18s. So it all comes down to this. City are just one win away from returning to the National League South, and they take on Bracknell Town on Bank Holiday Monday, looking to do that in the playoff final. City did the league double over Bracknell this season, starting with a 3-0 away victory at the SB Stadium thanks to a brace from Harvey Greenslade and a strike from Rocky Neal, before recently beating them 1-0 here at Balifo Park thanks to a late Ryan Brett deflected strike. So two brilliant teams and two teams who frankly deserve to go up, but only one of them can get that promotion to the National League South. Make sure you tune into next week's show for action and reaction from that game. I've been Cameron Weldon, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.